Dear kind soul, do you often feel tired, irritable, lonely, sad, or frustrated? Have you ever done things that are out of character or seem meaningless? Have you encountered sudden changes in others' behavior, becoming excited or provocative without obvious reasons? Or do you feel weary in daily life, as if life has lost its meaning? You may have received various explanations and coping methods for these experiences from different sources. If these explanations and methods have not significantly helped you, then this video is for you. Please pause your self-doubt and negative emotions for a moment and try to understand these experiences from a new perspective. Please watch this video patiently, as it will bring you courage and energy you have never experienced before. Welcome to the process of soul ascension. What you are experiencing now is actually a sign that many people encounter during this process. The first thing you need to know is that you are not alone. Things will gradually get better. For those who have already realized and consciously participated in the ascension process, these physical and emotional experiences are very familiar. Some people have felt these experiences for a while or have already completed them. For others, this process may still take a long time. When encountering these unusual or unwanted experiences, the first thing we particularly want to know is why. Why are these happening? You may have heard that humans are transitioning from carbon-based life forms to crystal-based life forms, or you may have heard that our DNA actually hides more potential than we imagine. These things cannot be fully explained scientifically. Or you may have heard people talk about pineal gland activation or similar things. All these concepts are very real, and even physicists are beginning to realize their existence. All these are related to the high-dimensional energy of the universe penetrating the Earth. This energy allows us to reach a new dimension and become a new type of life. When you are in the process of soul ascension, you will experience several or even all of the following common signs of ascension: feeling like you are in a pressure cooker surrounded by powerful energy or pressure. This is one of the first things almost everyone feels. At the beginning, when the energy transition arrives, these energies will bring new and higher vibration frequencies. Old patterns and behaviors will be pushed to the surface to be released. Feeling all this pressure happening inside you will make you feel like you are under great pressure. You may feel overwhelmed. If you still live in a traditional society with mainstream thought suppression, these new energies will indeed press you further. Eventually, you will adapt to these higher frequencies. Many things will be activated and released, giving your body more space to accept more high-frequency energy. Symptoms of depression. This is absolutely one of the top 3 most common signs, and many people will feel it. The ascension process will clear so much darkness and dense energy from our bodies that we find ourselves trapped in these energies for a long time. We may feel that things will never get better. What hurts more is that the external world can no longer align with the new, higher vibrating you. Feeling the need to eat frequently and craving protein. This is another symptom that many people feel first. During this ascension process, our bodies consume an incredible amount of energy because we are being turned inside out. Every drop of energy in the body is utilized. But as the body begins to adjust, the physical condition will get better and better. Unusual itching and pain in different parts of the body. This is another common symptom. It is a sign of clearing and releasing blocked energy at the 3-dimensional level. Because other parts of us vibrate at higher frequencies, different parts of the body may feel pain for several weeks and then disappear without any reason. Persistent stiffness and pain in the neck and upper back. Our spine has different vibrations and connects to higher frequency light. This area of our body is where the ascension process occurs. Skin outbreaks and diarrhea, acne, rashes, and hives usually occur during the clearing process and help you adapt to higher energy. Rashes are quite common, and diarrhea can last for weeks or even months. Pay attention to what you eat, as your body is undergoing intense changes and cannot handle difficult to digest foods. Heart pain and palpitations. These symptoms are common for many people. Our hearts are trying to adapt to new and higher frequencies. Sometimes you may feel like you are having a heart attack. When this happens, it is important to rest because any exercise may make the symptoms seem worse. Be sure to stay calm. Deep sleep. After completing a period of energy adjustment, we will start needing rest. When we integrate and prepare for the next stage of powerful energy transformation, we will become very sleepy. Napping during the day may become a regular and necessary habit. Even if you think you can regain some energy through exercise, you usually find all your efforts defeated on the couch. Experiencing emotional ups and downs and crying, our emotions carry energy. When we fall apart, our emotions become very unstable. When we release, we may feel sad seeing flowers wither. A sad movie or even a sad song can make us cry. When we encounter kind things, we may cry. When our feelings are relieved, we may cry. When we see any pain, we may cry. These tears are a good cleanser and release agent. This seems to last for a while, but at least it is painless. Night sweats and hot flashes. Sometimes you will feel very hot for no reason. This happens when your higher self approaches you for some reason. Their energy is denser than yours. When they get close to you, you will feel intense heat. Feeling cold and unable to warm up, as your body adapts to higher energy frequencies, you may find that at certain times you feel intensely cold. This is normal. When this happens, add an extra blanket and take a hot bath. Vivid, wild, sometimes violent dreams. We release lower vibration frequency energy that has accompanied us for a long time through dreams. If you are someone who gains higher level information through dreams, you may do a lot of releasing at night. These dreams are usually irrational, but if you are good at dream analysis, you can usually figure them out. Through this process, we release all the negative energy accumulated in our past lives. Extreme fatigue on certain days, our bodies are receiving higher density energy, which is why we experience these symptoms. High density energy can make you feel like your bones are being crushed, and your muscles hurt as if you just sprinted in a major marathon. You may suddenly feel like you are 100 years old and almost impossible to walk across the room. Rough, itchy eyes and blurred vision. Simply put, this is because our eyes are adjusting to see new, higher intensity energy. Once this adjustment is complete, your vision will become clear, and the color of your pupils will appear in a whole new way. Difficulty remembering what you did, even if it happened just an hour ago, in higher dimensional realms, reality is extremely immediate. Unless our consciousness retains something, it will cease to exist. We have no attachments and shape our world through our beliefs and thoughts. What we do not retain will not exist. Every moment is new whenever we restart. A sense of disorientation. This is a feeling of not knowing where you are, an inability to recognize your location. Where am I? I don't fit anywhere. Nothing seems to fit me. I feel completely wrong. I don't know where I belong, where I should go, or what I should do. Have you ever had such a conversation with the universe? Energy transitions have pushed you out of the old groove. You are between different realities. You have successfully left behind many things you should not have taken and arrived in a very new space, but you have not yet fully integrated with the new space. Loss of identity. You look in the mirror and feel a strange sense of detachment because you no longer recognize the familiar image. You feel almost out of body. Once this phenomenon occurs, it will not end. You have released so much of your ego that you are no longer the same person. Your physical vehicle no longer has that attachment or connection. When you start connecting more with your soul or higher self, you are often not in your body. Seeing and hearing things. Because we can now easily connect to different dimensions, many people often see things appearing in the corner of their eyes or hear certain sounds when there is nothing there. This is common. When we pass through the tunnel and connect to higher dimensions, many people may also experience tinnitus. This is normal. Inability to tolerate anything of lower frequency in the three-dimensional world. This is reflected in conversations, attitudes, social structures, treatment methods, etc. They make you feel very uncomfortable inside. As we begin to reach higher realms and vibrate at higher frequencies, our energy no longer aligns with the old external three-dimensional world. Through severe dissatisfaction with old patterns, we are being pushed forward to create a new world. Additionally, you may prefer to stay at home or be alone because many things in the outside world no longer match your high frequency. This is a very common evolutionary experience. Before it manifests externally, we have already moved forward. Staying in old patterns will make you feel utterly terrible. It is like needing to go back after a near-death experience. As the ascension process continues, returning to lower dimensions will make you feel bad and will not last long because lowering our frequency to force adaptation there is very difficult. 20. Feeling lazy and not wanting to do anything. This indicates that you are in a resting phase, rebooting. Your body knows what it needs during this time. You may feel like you've lost your passion and joy, unsure of how your expectations and reality align in the world, and you really don't care. This phase occurs when our energy is recalibrating. Many things are also being readjusted at higher levels, and everything is being placed where it should be. So when you move forward again, everything will be ready. 21. Sudden changes in friends, activities, habits, jobs, and residences. In higher realms, one of the most fundamental and common experiences is the law of attraction. For example, energy attracts similar energy. This also involves dimensional levels. We will always encounter things that match our frequency vibrations. As our vibration frequency gets higher, this phenomenon will be amplified and become a core part of our reality and existence. Through the ascension process, we constantly surpass previous developments, so people and environments that no longer match our vibrations will leave our space. Sometimes this may happen through significant events or simply a small expectation that leads us to no longer relate to them as we did before. 22. Absolutely unable to do certain things. You absolutely cannot do things that go against your true self. When you try to do general daily activities, you feel terrible. You no longer fit the old patterns because your soul is now moving towards a higher vibrational life, living in the present and creating. 23. Frequently waking up between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., the concept of time is changing. Many things are happening in your dreams, and you cannot stay there for long and need rest. This is also a time for cleansing and releasing. When you wake up in the middle of the night, not only is your level of consciousness raised, but your creative ability is also enhanced. In this state, your ability to turn ideas into reality will be greatly improved. If you worry about not being able to sleep and that this period of insufficient sleep will make you tired in the morning, this will only increase the likelihood of feeling tired in the morning. A more useful plan is to enjoy the increased creativity and tell yourself that during this period of heightened consciousness and creativity, you will be energized and passionate, then wait to be surprised by the results. 24. Increased sensitivity to the surrounding environment. Bright lights, crowds, noise, food, TV, other human voices, and various other stimuli are almost unbearable. You easily feel breathless and become easily provoked. Please be assured that this will eventually pass, and you will be able to jump out and control what you want to experience. 25. Buzzing and ringing in the ears. This is not tinnitus, although it feels like it. It is the result of what you are currently experiencing. Another thing that will happen soon is that your ears will further change. Some of you will constantly hear ringing. Please take it as a vibrational imprint. It simply means that your vibrational frequency is interacting very harmoniously with a new reality very close to you. So what do all these signs mean? In short, we are evolving at an unprecedented speed. These changes are expressed through our bodily sensations, often unexpectedly and without warning. Although everyone's experience may differ, they all share certain characteristics. However, due to many norms and preset limitations, we often feel worried when unusual sensations occur in the body. When we encounter unusual situations, we have an inner urge to understand their nature, causes, and solutions to restore balance. We gradually realize that even the so-called normal is constantly changing. Perhaps the true normal no longer exists. However, the most important thing in this information is to overcome fear. Seek advice and comfort from your higher self because you will always receive support and unconditional love. Thank you for reading to the end. If today's sharing has helped you, please give it a like and respond with, "Let the soul be elevated." May you continue to cultivate your soul and improve yourself. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please click the subscribe button on the screen to connect with me. Join the membership for shared cultivation and blessings. Feel free to share, and the merit will be boundless.